and for me, I'm glad we all went to JKUAT. Anyway, when Sauti Sol is
with IT.
When Sauti Sol is singing Rumba ya Juja, I wouldn't know what Rumba ya Juja means. Gosh, it's really awesome. So yeah, there are no regrets, even in that sense, that the experiences we got, they were totally worth it. So for me, what I would have pursued probably after finishing high school, I would have done med. I would
inject us with your antibiotic. I am sick.
Right now, I would be among the frontline health workers. But anyway, I would have done med. I chickened out. Like, if I'm just to be honest, I chickened out of it. I think I doubted myself because I would have done it. Say, even if it was a parallel program, or point is, I would have done med. Yeah, a medical course. I don't know which one specifically, but right now I'd be in med school. I chickened out because I thought, what if I start and I somehow along the way it gets difficult? Will I be able to handle it? You know, when you don't want to aim too high because you're afraid you won't meet that target. But I think I should have just gone for it. I don't necessarily regret it. But I feel like, also it would have gone well with my personality, as Velma was saying, where I need to interact with people. And if you're a doctor, you're definitely interacting with a lot of people. And it keeps you stimulated, and then you get to read a lot. Like, doctors read a lot.
And you love reading.
That's what I think. Not so much. I don't necessarily love reading, but I would have grown into it. Like, doctors have to really stay up to date and all that. So I imagine they read a lot, and that would have been my life, which would have been quite amazing actually. I don't think. And then you'd be calling me doctor, so that would be also.
And then you'll be like our family doctor.
Maybe angekuwa UM.
So it's okay, people meet on.
There is that. Man.
So I would have been a doctor. And okay, the other thing that I was gonna say is slipping from my mind right now. It was about interacting with people. But one thing that's probably I don't regret, or rather what do I say? It's a fear. Doctors deal with death a lot. Like, being a doctor is like being a soldier in a battlefield.
Yeah.
The tempo just never goes down. There's always someone unwell. There's always someone who's had an accident. Actually, during this COVID times is when somehow the workload went down, especially when the curfew was implemented and the one for 7 p.m. whereby people are not going out to drink as much. People are not eating out as much, so they don't get some of these diseases or whatever people pick up, or they are not getting robbed. Someone got stabbed, got in an accident and all that. No, by 7 p.m. they've gone down.
The cases have gone down.
They've gone up for stabbing. People are getting into
during the day.
No, I've been in a hospital during COVID times, and I've been in an ER before COVID and after COVID, and both times, like after COVID, I met 3 people, stab wounds,
Usiku.
Yeah.
Wait, they were walking past curfew.
It's past curfew.
No, I'm referring to like
domestic
when that's
domestic
the other
rambles.
challenge.
Yeah,
So I think
something
one offsets the other.
Mm.
But for these other things like drunk driving, someone got into an accident, somehow the workload on hospitals went down.
Yeah.
But the point is, the pace never really slows down at Leo took off duty. There's nobody who is unwell.
Hey, what is off duty?
So I think that would have been such a surreal experience, and it would have probably grown me. And I feel like I'm hogging the conversation, but I feel like it would have grown me into a more sympathetic person, or I don't know. I would be more I would focus more on what really matters in life, because you know you're staring death every day. So you know tomorrow is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Even if you risk it, wewe kwanza ndo ulisema the probability of death is 1.
Oh yeah, I said that. It's a sure event.
The probability of death is 1.
You
The
just don't
probability
know
of
when.
death today is
one.
uncertain.
1 out of
65.
It can't be
365.
365.
It can't be 365.
We are past.
Because you've got to factor in so many things. Like, first of all, how will it even happen? Will it be an accident? Will it just collapse? So,
Excuse me, that's
Okay,
like
fine.
it's,
We have refused math.
Lisa.
it's complex, but you know, death is certain, and it would just it would shape my perspective.
Unless, of course,
More
Gabriel does
radically.
his thing and Christ
Yeah,
comes down.
trumpet is blown.
Gabriel, do your thing.
Christy has not told us what she would have done.
I would have probably been a fashion or interior designer
Or a chef.
or a chef.
Designer,
Anything that uses
designer.
my hands, and you know, it's. But I'm obsessed with DIY right
She
now.
did this.
I
She
did
did
that.
this.
Really good,
Sensible.
by the way.
Anything that involves my hands and creativity is just. It just gets me all up in my feelings. I can do it at all night without feeling it. So probably fashion or interior design. That would have been my thing. It is still my thing. I'm still trying to get away around it. Oh, that's the other thing. In case you don't get to chase your dreams, like for me, for instance, I ended up doing chemistry, yeah? But my dream was laughing.
Industrial.
Industrial chemistry.
These are industrial chemists. These three.
Industrial.
Industrial.
I used to have a lecturer. So, like of course, my dream was, as I've said, in fashion and interior. But you see, Kituka fashion and interior, first of all, there's already the creativity that is in me. So if it's can explore, I can still explore. Kituka certifications, you can still do it in the middle of what you're doing. So
You're not
they
tied down.
You're not held down. Don't feel like, oh, I wasted 4 years, narusha mikono. In my case, the chemistry has come in handy for. Currently, I'm in an environment where I'm working with construction materials. It's kind of going into the interior design side. So, God's plan, by the way. When I was going into chemistry, I wouldn't have known I would have ended in something that lead towards my initial dream. So don't ever feel like it's done and done. Just still try and pursue. And if you really love something, you'll always find time for it.
Yeah, plus just an advice for those who have completed their Form 4. Degree is not everything. Like, no.
I think it's the biggest
If
lie.
I could go back there, maybe I could have done a dip in something. Maybe dip in fine arts. Yeah, I take 2 years. Then I combine them with short courses. And say I'd be very, very far. Plus, ukienda huko kwa market, diploma people wako sharp than degree. Unaona hapo, yeah.
They're problem
For us,
solvers.
it's theoretical.
Yeah,
For them,
you
they're
cram
very
a lot.
practical.
Yeah, so
Plus, most of them wanafanyaga neck. I think most dips, okay, unless the universities. The colleges, they do neck. And of course, neck, si mchezo.
okay, I have a friend by the alienda attachment with some diploma people. Alikuwa anasema yeye alikuwa she was so green. Na diploma people wako tu hapo papa. They are doing things.
The table stand.
The table stand.
Yeah, so it's
Okay, yeah, sorry, just finish.
yeah, it's good to get these skills. Yeah,
We're not
when a
completely
diploma,
discouraging,
yeah.
though.
Yeah, and for anyone who has a degree, it's not useless. It is valuable. A degree is something. It's just not everything. And even if you've got that degree, and the way we are saying, even a diploma is good. I mean, you can still write your future the way you want it to turn out. So we're not saying degrees are useless. Forget about them. No, they are something. They are great. Just build on that. What you didn't get during the pursuit of your degree, then get it outside. I mean,
Exactly. And then to add on that, I wouldn't rule out university, kabisa.
Yeah.
Because uni really exposed me to some of the greatest experiences in my life. The exposure, just meeting every single person from the north of Kenya, south, everywhere, and just in
Nyanza.
and just
by the way, we're all from
exchanging.
different parts in this
Yes.
group.
Western, Nyanza,
Central,
Central.
Western, Kericho,
Rift Valley.
Nyanza.
So in terms of counties, now I have 2 Nyanzas here. Where you're from? Where? Nakuru County?
No,
Hey, sorry, Gaki.
My roots. Kigaki.
Kissy.
And the one and only Mega City. I had to.
Munaringa na kwetu ndio kuna hewa safi. Kericho.
UK.
Vihiga.
Vihiga and oh my goodness, where do I come
Nairobi.
Kuna
Nairobi
I'm
and
actually
Embu.
from Nairobi.
I want
but
to tour
it is-
Nairobi.
Yeah. I'm
Batoto
from
ba
Central
Nairobi,
Kenya.
yeah.
Let's put it that way.
I know to my younger self, first and foremost, Faith. Usisuke nywele until after Form 4. Because the